Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and Mayhew has jumped into that mini pry bar space with a couple of offerings, both a straight and a significantly bent version. Both of these together are sold as a package. It's item number 31092, and individually the bent one here is 31129 and the straight one is 31128. Both of these are made in the USA, so they do compete directly with the Snap-ons, but there are some differences. So first of all, these might be available. These are not available all that often. These are running a 1/8 inch square shaft. These are running a 3/16 inch round shaft. The Snap-ons are about 5 inches long, whereas the Mayhews are about 6 inches long. And you can see that the bend at the tip is quite different. Handles, both plastic, Snap-on's a touch bigger. This is a little bit more slippery, even though it's got a texture on it. Workmanship is great. When I look for where the handle goes using these magnets, you know, at what point do they stay? At least the halfway point. Start to fall off about under the USA. So the handle, or the shaft, probably engages the handle over halfway. How strong are they? Well, all I can do is compare them to the Lyle. Lyle, if you recall, kind of split the difference here. Where's the other one? Where they ran a 3/16 inch square and a 1/8 inch square. So it puts it right in between these two, plus they have the magnet, plus they're not, I don't know remember where they were made. I think Taiwan or China, I don't remember. But anyway, these particular little Lyles here are bare bones with pocket clip. Whereas it looks like they did put some effort into the Mayhews here. A little bit of contour, some nice, I guess that's jimping there essentially with the indentations, the texturing, the noting the USA. They finished that. There isn't a big, you know, any real molding marks really left. As far as the strength, if I try to bend this, I can bend it there, but I have to compare it to something, you know, really this long and an 1/8 inch, and I don't have anything else quite like that. The Lyle here feels stiffer, but of course it's quite a bit shorter. And you know, I'm getting about the same here. If I put it into something, say like these Snap-on high leverage pliers, just to see, that's what the spring looks like. Switch hands here so you can see. You know, it's a long shaft there with a fairly significant bend compared to the Lyle here. That in there. These are of course lower. It feels about the same as far as that bend. The Snap-ons of course have the thicker 3/16 inch round shaft. I'll hold this one up. So it is noticeably stiffer. I would have liked to have seen a 3/16 inch shaft on these Mayhews. I was kind of expecting it because the Mayhew Dominator here, which is basically a really beefy slotted screwdriver made in USA, you know, designed for pounding on the back. I think they could have beefed these up just a little, or what would be neat, I think, Mayhew, is if you offered both the set in 1/8 inch and the set in 3/16 inch shafts, basically to give us a choice, because sometimes you do want to put a lot more effort into a smaller space like this. That's why we use these things. These are more almost like precision tools, and Lyle split the difference, and I think that's pretty good that they did that. They gave us those options, because this isn't all that strong, but it does fit in, and generally little tiny things don't need that much leverage. But I'd like to have that option, and with Snap-on I wish they had gone with the square shaft, and maybe had a little bit longer reach. And you know, it's not a terribly strong bend, but anyway, I'm glad Mayhew's doing that. I'm glad somebody else jumped in, and these are available. I got these off Amazon. I paid about 25 bucks for the pair, which is roughly what the Snap-ons cost. Off the truck, I don't remember if they've changed the price, but they were around 12 bucks if you know the person, know your franchisee, a piece. So these would be about $12.50, but I just checked before I made the video here, and they were at 27 and change, which means they've gone up a little bit too. But anyway, there they are, the Mayhew Mini Pry Bar set. And with that, Doc out.